Akampewong. The other accused persons are Dr. Frederick Yao Macpalm, medical practitioner, Donyoka Fui alias Ezo, blacksmith Bright Alan Debra, the fleet manager, and Gershon Akpa, weapons mechanic at the Ghana Armed Forces. The accused persons were sent to the Kaneshie District Court yesterday and charged with 4 counts: conspiracy to commit treason felony, conspiracy to possess explosives, arms and ammunition without lawful excuse, and possession of explosives, arms and ammunition without lawful excuse. 2 other soldiers, Lance Corporal Albert Baba Ibrahim and Lance Corporal Godwin Ni Ankra, who were previously arraigned as being part of the plot, were however discharged. Sa story say oba other newspapers no more obrane enti enese ne be fa no ofa graphica ufi ho ana wahuri e de aba show busy okay the Ghanaian Times so e wa hase obrane be Ghanaian Times amaye. Okay, now plot to destabilize country now charged with treason. That story is reported on page 16 of the Ghanaian Times. It says that it has emerged that the 9 persons charged with conspiracy to commit treason felony targeted important state installations, including the Flagstaff House. They say a Jubilee House. I know my Flagstaff. They say I shouldn't say Jubilee House. Does it go into bracket Flagstaff House? No, Jubilee House is Jubilee House. No into bracket. And the Ghanaian Times na moyes I don't know. And the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation in their bid to usurp and take over government. Now, Dr. Frederick Yao Macpalm, the Chief Executive Officer of Citadel Hospital at Alajo, here in Accra, and 8 others, including 5 military personnel, and 3 civilians allegedly targeted the 37 military hospital and the National Police Training School as part of their grand agenda to destabilize the country. The accused, whose pleas were not taken, were charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to commit treason felony and 2 counts of possession of explosives, arms and ammunition. Now their names have been reproduced here in T. Kwabrane. And one on nonti. The Bobo so said the Bokatan Fafa no. Nti Ubashe no. Ufu how be call Daily Guide. Daily Guide said coup plotters charged with treason. And a Daily Guide actually said some 9 persons who were arrested recently for allegedly planning to attack the presidency and destabilize the country have been charged with treason felony. 9 persons, including 3 civilians and 6 military officers, are being accused of planning to usurp the executive powers of the state subsequent to their plans. They are alleged to have hired the services of a local gun manufacturer to produce explosives, guns and ammunition with which they intended to carry out their plans. The accused persons are alleged to be members of a non-governmental organization, Take Action Ghana, formed by Frederick Yao Macpalm, a medical doctor and proprietor of Citadel Hospital at Alajo here in Accra. Which other newspaper? The Searchlight also says that 9 charged with treason felony over plot to destabilize the country. And the state has charged 9 persons accused of plotting to destabilize the country with treason felony. They were initially charged with possession of explosives, arms and ammunition without excuse, but had the charge dropped except for Frederick Macpalm, Donya Kafui and Bright Alan Debra. So the story is all over the place. And Mijai dia makwabrane na waboboso ewa hase. And then no pay ne Prophet Kofi Oduro ebetwetwe nkomo wo dwumadie yi so. Prophet ye dwumadie bi nti no ye na betwetwe enkomo ewo so nti sometime later on we would have him. Kobrane trust where. Yo ebusia ye hyase dia na the Daily Graphic na ye de hyase enimwa no wo twanfo nyi bebre e de abeto asoro no we hu se ye mampani nana ado dankwa ochia ye santehin no pim so tunfo osetutu awtoso emienum nipedifo hanom nyina ni ajepa afi ase hanom ubehu ese enipa kata no se court kira na komo person babetu eye aban edi egu no omuso efoni enso so ewa ha na Imano Ibo Hoxen
story ede bae na ochemu se enipa enkono a ochemu ese asrafo ebi enso eka ho bi na omo eye ne se nka omunya oman Ghana nka ombetu aban egu no mo before oman no edi so edin a ode bae no asrafo no eni Colonel Samuel Kojo Gamale and afi so warrant officer class 2 ono eka ho afi Esther San Dukowuni ono so ewa ha Corporal Saidu Abubakar and so eka ho ebi Lance Corporal Ali Solomon and afi so Lance Corporal Sylvester Akampewon na uchirema sa enipa wodo omo so akai Dr. Frederick Yawo Macpam medical practitioner Donyo Kafui alias Ezo ono blacksmith Bright Alan Debra ono so fleet manager and Gershon Akpa ono so weapons mechanic Ghana Armed Forces sa enipa and asisi de edomo kojina emra enim na wachaki persons no wodomo ko Kanish District Court and nada na wabra asem no ekoso no and edukodu ahodo ebo mo so mukuru kura akode ahodo bi a emra ema wo kwan se ese ikura wo mo eno achi kura so no wo hwese no musika bo mu so be so mutu aban enso so edi egu a na nyina so na enam emra kwa so nipa mienu a omo asrafo Lance Corporal Albert Baba Ibrahim na Lance Corporal Godwin ni Ankra wo mo chese na no da na isise de na omo ka asem no nanso no bae no na chese wo mo de discharge wo mo sa nipa mienu ne so wo mo de omo free asem no emo and say no on waka no ene do wakugina asem di bia a wo chire mu se kwan a na on person mo fa so etu aban edi egu no de be nyesa ena no otimi kohye sumase so betu aban egu etia emra no so no kratai de ehosem de aba ene anope ye to so bio e wo sa ensem kona mu e wo times enso emu am times eso ebo amanye ne sei ono so che se enipa enkunu bi ena na wo chire mu se wo mu eka wo madwen de ebo mu se anka wo mu ede omani ede ebekire Jubilee House na amfesu so Ghana Broadcasting Corporation se de be ya ombetimi abefa aban na so betu aban ego no wababedi oman Ghana so Dr. Frederick Yawo Macpam Chief Executive Officer at the Citadel Hospital no ewo alajo ewo enkrahasi enum na afesu enipa enwotwe bi a omo eka ho a wochire mu se emu enum asrafo mumiensa so civilians a wochire mu ese wo mudwumadi ahodo a na wo mo eba bedi no eno na ejina so ema yekoche wo mu a sese de do mo so ekogina emra enim Colonel Samuel Kojo Gamale ene afi mo ka ho ina so mo din ede eba ase ha no mu a se ye de kwadu ede abo wo mo se da bi mutimi enye sa ewo oman Ghana mo and sometimes ebo ho etofa enso so ede ebaye na yet also daily guide enso so emu a daily guide eso ede ebaye ono so chese enipa enkono na sisi de enso ya chi wo mo se na ka mbeso mu kutu aban edi eguo ombesa basa esi ewo oman mo sa enipa enkono na wo chem se emu miensa civilians emu ensia enso so asrafo de kwadu ede abo wo mo se ekwan ya wo fa so a na mbeso mu di omujuma no na enye kura no na mo chem se ebinum wo ho no mo ko han obi a oye yankasi tu ibi say bi a tunkitingiti organa hey blacksmith for no ngo ha obi sen ko nya sa no mani bi efom mo ne akonde ahodo sa ensem no so eba ebipie ye na afi so sa hs sa accused persons so no wo mo NGO I from say take action Ghana tag wo mo so efrafra ebi na wo kira opanyi Frederick Yawo Macpam ono na sa eku anhye abanse no ono so hye no aso na kofa by de Citadel Hospital no ewo alajo na afi civilian ahodo no so no wodi ebinum so ede ebaye enso so ewo asentiku a na wo kyese ngwagoye no eno enigina so eme tro mani no wodi kwadu we enso so ede abo mu instead of daily guide ono so esi ti asem no eno so eno no na enso yede emu enchemu enso so ede aba na daily searchlight dia ono so ede ebaye enso so eni na wo kyese state no a charge enipa enkono so wo pese basa esi ewo oman Ghana mbetu aban ede ego Dr. Frederick Macpam Colonel Samuel Kojo Gamale Gershon Akpa, W2, Stadoku, Lance Corporal Ali Solomon, Lance Corporal Albert Baba Ibrahim, Lance Corporal Sylvester Akapewon, and Bright Alan Debra, Corporal Seidu Abubakar, Omuna just ya charge omo, some kukra no ma who do be a Timmy Eddie Bonnet, and after Kodia who do any Quasam Ukraine, na ebi e was half in our woman and some, and they say, dear, a Domosa Kojina, a Emra, and him, we just saw no such light, and so Eddie a Honsam, and so Eddie Abba and the Painty, the worker tabe and nine said, see who no, and they are born with so far, and so Eddie Amamu and Ne Anope.
Young call Atuesian, 3 others charged of a capital bank collapse, is also here and reported on the front pages of most of the newspapers. In TSN, page 16 of the Ghanaian Times, it says that the founder of defunct Capital Bank, William Atuesian, and 3 others, Tetenete, Fitzgerald Odonko and Kate Kote-Papafu have been charged over the collapse of the bank. The state, in a suit signed by Marina Pio Pare, Chief State Attorney, level 26 charges against the 4 people. The 26 counts of charges include conspiracy to steal, abetment of crime, namely stealing, and money laundering. Capital Bank found to be owing 468 million Ghana cedis was among 7 banks that collapsed over a 12-month period, starting in August 2017 because they had become insolvent as a result of various reasons, including poor corporate governance decisions. In Tiasabano Kobrane, by na ho na BP, we share Daily Searchlight more. The founder of Capital Bank, William Atuesian, and 3 others have been charged by the state with 26 offenses for their roles, leading to the collapse of the bank in 2017. Fitzgerald Odonko, former CEO of the bank, Dr. Tetenete, owner of MC Management Services Limited, and Kate Kote-Papafu, CEO of Leroy Cables Limited, were cited in the charge sheet presented to the Accra High Court. The charges include conspiracy to steal, citing Mr. Atuesian and Tetenete acting together between October and November 2015 in Accra to steal 100 million Ghana cedis belonging to Capital Bank. There was also the charge of abetment, which cited Mr. Odonko assisting Atuesian and Nete to dishonestly appropriate Capital Bank's 100 million between the same timeline. The 4 were also cited for laundering money between October and November in 2015 in Accra, as they converted 100 million Ghana cedis knowing it was proceeds of crime. So that is that story. Daily Guidance also this has some Krona Abba page 6 or say Kwabrane what page 6 now. Okay. Page 6, okay, unfortunately, page 6. William Atuesian and Fitzgerald Odonko, former Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director, respectively, of the defunct Capital Bank, have been charged by the state for allegedly stealing and misappropriating 262 million Ghana cedis, which led to the collapse of the bank. The charge along these persons are Tetenete and Kate Kote-Papafu, both of whom have been caught in the conspiracy allegation to steal from the bank they ran into collapse. Together, the 4 are facing a total of 26 counts of conspiracy to steal, stealing, and money laundering, among others. A copy of the charge sheet filed at the Accra High Court and cited by Daily Guide indicates that Atuesian and Tetenete between October and November 2015 agreed to act together with the common purpose to steal 100 million Ghana cedis from the defunct bank. So on and on the story goes, but that story is also reported widely on the news portals and then in the newspapers. Daily Statesman says that it's 3 others charged as prosecutions of failed bank owners begin. Kobrane,
yo, ebusan toso dia na kratafa etoso edu ensia na yede eba na otwa opani William Atuesian foni ede abeto founder ede ema Capital Bank nei eni hodum ebionu William Atuesian na afesu enipa miensem Tetenete Fitzgerald Odonko na afesu Kate Kote-Papafu na watch say yede kwadu abowom say omo eka ho bi na sa Capital Bank no hwiase ema che say eka bibiri enso so ebaye no and our state in a series no signed by Marina Apia Opare, Chief State Attorney, and our charges maku edunu ensia na yede ebo sa eye enipa enye na we say edunu ensani bi ene say wo mo ekabomu ebo eye kronom na afi so say krono na we say omo eye money laundering na eno so ewo mu ebi Capital Bank na we sika 468 million na is a car just a da hodoma ano shipa na eka banks ahodo bi a eno so just a collapse ye ewo oman no mu amafo ebo hu dawura ye fam kogina court afi na empenifo ayenhia ahodo no de awia he say de wo safo no enso so de ekoye de sa kwaduwe enso so de abo wo mom na ye ba
Brand Ansa na ye beto so no there is this story doing the rounds and pese ye hu interview kakra. The story says that the chief executive officer of Africa Integras, Andrea Pizziconi, has suggested that he was sexually harassed by the vice chancellor of the University of Ghana, Professor Ebenezer Odrosu. ABC News can report. Now, in a social media post, Andrea Pizziconi alleged that in all her dealings with the University of Ghana, in the university and in Ghana, it was Professor Odrosu who made her most uncomfortable. She claimed that Professor Odrosu declined to work with her to save the Africa Integras project on the basis that she was far too pretty to worry my little head about the project. On one occasion when they met, she alleges that the University of Ghana VC ordered turn around everyone. I want to give her a proper hug. This story is doing the rounds in social media circles. Back page of the Ghanaian Times said the sexual harassment goes beyond BBC expose. Gender Minister Nebeka Wasemti.
Yo, I was saying by Emma Africa Integras Andrea Pizziconi the to social media who does so Akabie which Mr. Vice Chancellor University of Ghana Professor Ebenezer Odrosu and what say what nam ekwan as na what hata no dodo wo peno aye no bone wo sa ebia enna ekwan so ABC News and o chese o this report we e baye na Andrea Pizziconi de atu edwa wo chim say dilisa hodo bebre akoye ye University of Ghana no Prof Odrosu amano ho ansheda Anthony da atete ne se de o si pese wo de ne ye e wo mpamu na ade no aha enye kro bebi kwa ga so di bebi kwa na atwa hia no mo twem ho na me ma ewrai hag ni ade se na wo ne ye no.
Okay, Professor Ebenezer Odrosu, University of Ghana Vice Chancellor. So, Prof, good morning.
Good morning.
Bokoni. Yo. Prof, sa story here and then I'm social media when you be a kind.
Oh, my kind.
What kind? I see. Na era Andrea Pizziconi, where she ano?
Oh, Messiano. Yeah, meeting several times. So, since I'm a vice chancellor from August 2016.
And some of what can't found we are no saying.
Now, also me harassing a sexual.
Yes.
For me, the biggest joke since I'm a woman, the biggest joke in this world, me. Acquire brains.
What church him has himself a story? What church him?
And some more canning and no correct. And no correct. Now, and yet, idea. I'm say, a Bibia, what she said, sir, or the best say meeting. Now, then, me commenting on now, who say, and I say, me man hack, I think, adjutant.
Prof, on commenting on a home fair with that.
Baby, me who you put that. Because a juma a walk na ye and yet no one them. And now, unimi year, Ubum say, and yet me submine. Now say, Andrea, were to me as a share story, so or best said, me investing with you. Not just a excellent pipe, Yamisu minimum. Miss Resser, I didn't find the bonnet and check. Yes. Now, in your answer. University hall Megina amanokore Megina make sure say the build bia no e ne kwan so no na sa you know bet you no be no matter what mean jay no me also make it them send e yama o man no na me am thinking say Obronebeka it's obviously coming from a desperate, frustrated and bitter woman because
she is frustrated.
Yeah.
And desperate?
Frustrated and bitter.
I didn't see a man here bitter. I didn't a man here frustrated. I didn't see or yeah some description of the man why?
Yes. Sir, or by so being invested in projects. Our University of Ghana. Enka say no. Enka project na endema otiechire a odi nisika. Entinimia no sha, me say she's angry. And our concord to our story no, to tarnish my image. Obia or this $64 million. A buy so by University of Ghana. Now in the NHS say Afibia on the University of Ghana bid you have $25 million for the next 25 years. There's a total of over $600 million. Now when you buy in your film, are they ready? Here to me. Now so my Ghana Koran for you $25 million a year. Now so $25 million a year, the year why? Sabi, I then a year finding you between me. It's you can't say that part of the project maybe. Yeah, na yeah negotiating. I feel company. Yeah. I feel company. And now, and no did more. And now, almost say before say project, enka a big shot, now say you produce a letter of credit. The letter of credit, you have about $14 million from Omkan A-rated bank. And so invest in this sign agreement officially. September 2015. So letter of credit in because bank be as all my. The fact is that Osha invest in the finances now. And yeah, dear, you beat me. The bank be my. It made me call office around November and almost sign me letter of termination. And almost a terminated contract the following year. And yet me and I'm terminated. Almost casa no terminated. Because no one say termination value. Be wo almost terminated a contract na nya almost sabeka. And so no erade yafa. Am I new almost. I go back and forth. A buying crab case. They say I say she said there's a doc arbitration or the because you are not here. Yegusu yeniomo echo.
I see.
Na nyame enim no kreni. Me take over as vision. Me the radia se pa so. But hold on. Me the radia se pa so. Or mommy, what do you call a vision? Say me work in a team. Into some mommy we me no nkwa enye meeting da.
One no nkwa enye meeting da.
Yes. It is the same way you catch it no ni bufuye. I must start so kasa so no the only provisions any registers enye meeting. No the only vice chancellor nkwa na a meeting. Na me catch and say a new management. Me work as a team player. Into the day I'm in a meeting. Into the last meeting hold on. Excuse me. Money. I'm on the line. Call me in about 15 minutes. Sorry, Jerry. The last meeting let us say a meeting or no a book appointment. Now Mema ye catcher and say meeting no ban as say will be trim. No say Debbie. And you knew Biana a baby meeting or name it pay. And some of the can between the two of us.
That was her insistence.
Yes, that's her insistence. Now I'm saying no, me sure I'm saying no. It's me free register and I'm free province ASA. So mama metra. It's your honor or buy no. I didn't anything. Until you do an assume catcher and say, oh. When we say ye Christo papa na ye gidi esunjino ye so ye nsa na ye bompae in the province here te kra and of bompae na discussion no e course since then me am share na bio me hu ni bio and me nim the baby or the assembly
I see.
Me nim the baby or the assembly
Prof say assembly wa koka e wo BBC Africa. Now, may I sure say a better part of the conversation about university campuses, especially University of Ghana. Minim say by university BBC for more interviews, so we did in common. Any pebble my bobo would say I also the other me be a more friend, also your contribution be now.
Debbie. Obian framing. Obian framing. Name Professor Jampo ne Kwame Butakadian and a BBC extending me email. Say me reply. Into no me reply.
Okay.
Me response. Maybe the Obian send me she. And one say. Okay. Register for me say. Same way and on Twitter and on printed at the break. But because Obia or what sabi or what descending mind a kind like a man Obi won't be a man if fever. Okay. And then I'm sure or a bitter and frustrated.
Okay.
Obi won't be a man if fever. And I mean to cream, I mean, I can kind of cry. Obi who says sabi me yet a type now, Obi me and Yami Hawkeye. Aha. But meaning nature, no. Say, not doing say, or yes, sir, not or say meeting, and as a council, 90 council, a cassette name call. Not a known to be quite about the project as well. And then I'm so so. Because decision beyond I take it to rescue the university. Council, I approve, and a council's decision. If you wait or without me, it will go on.
Okay. Prof.
No question I'll be tired. My worry is media houses are almost have. Adena said professor bema platform as stated in the case. If you know now they ask say yeah said ejuma ama o mine. And he said, oh no, but if you are only Subai. I know one of the former SRC executives, and I joined a friend. And now, I'll say, me, or pledging support. But not some more kind of say, into way now, we not why now, or going to leadership. Oh, my, yeah, idea, yeah, for a bit such a destroyer. You didn't I see who ye. And yes, sir, every beba. Obia or my hood of no or which me a man. On yet a man.
Right. Prof.
The issue in the back. Mama yen issue. You analyze the issue in the because they say we don't know. Obia bit me a customer to visit. Yes. Obia bit me a customer to visit. Yeah, Prof. I said what find no ba with my yen share aspect no so. Sa documentary amobeye na omoye wie ye nimda menim se bia momote se omo ye bibisa mpokura university campus ho ana eno peso be ya no 2 omo wie ye apɛ no menim se omo bom amane se we ni aba be hunu wo campus enti no mon take action bi omo ye ana so manye de te ye se so omo de call BBC kwa show wo na ye vice chancellor wo na ye school ipani sanse mo nyina na to say yes the fact is that Oman country answer Obia. Ombe yo madi. Me Obia nim. Enti me ho. I'm say about 5 days to premiering the precise language of Marantek and minya email. Say ejuma say na oma ba be. Na ombe premiere no. Ombe show on the 7th of October. Enti no. In fact, almost any by outline in by. Let me read any appendices. Into no, response. Response.
Prof. Bacho, wait, sab letter whatever mail no the braille no. Na sab clip na say video no be show na e ka ho na.
Debi.
Enka ho.
Debi.
And no must respond to dear bay.
Me respond to issues no ne basically no you say na on person university no on person who invest in the position on all these sexual harassment and all that
without the benefit of the video no
yes and we responded actually the investor's position and do video no more video na no maka say university ne say we have a strong anti-sexual policy and in Nema. Yes, I think those came from the responses. I the come out. If you come on can't show be, but yeah, the response is not echo. Into now, yeah, away say eba. Yeah, away say eba. Emma, me demanding point the responses no. Me demanding for evidence. Oh, Emma almost respond to it. Say to me, Emma evidence no. Na say after you know, so on be sure no. You pay evidence, you in trouble now. I'm going go through legal processes. Don't get so much me release.
I see. I see. Anyway, Prof, answer me jam wa kono. Me pe wa unkasa personal views. Obi to me by university, by your recordings, be say we are kwakobono baby, why any commentary about it. Wa throw mail, say respond evidence no so on fine show. O personal views in the same was asked me.
Well, me journalist. But actually, sir, I see you now. You share who see. I see you now. Be I share who see. Because we are seeing. But who say what's echo media space? New nimu. Obi onimu no de onimu ntino. Especially omo nimu no obi can be. Me dem afemu de enye very right. Say. Obi be kwa record obi secretly na eno no or there be a case against the person. Me respond me ni evidence no me ni she almost so mama evidence no but me who say na the image of the investor no because one respond no so on be ka say investor no mo condo no and we have to respond and be stated strongly say yeah, policies, no. And let me tell you, that same way I buy. Me, everyone say, and call for a casa say, at least me office, nipa me you I don't know I sexual misconduct.
Why you nipa me ready?
Yes, nipa you know.
I'm a lecturers.
Yes.
Okay.
For sexual misconduct. Oh, there were two terms. There were a sexual harassment and sexual misconduct. Now, you know, and there were a sexism. And you know, I am I'm comforted. Say, for example, say, you say, from a bar, or say, if you are needing sexual harassment. What we call law now being executed. Misconduct, inappropriate gesture to the opposite sex. In PNP, sexual harassment, I am between two people. I will be no evidence. One's word against the other. Yes. Interpretation is different. In this obi culture, will be say, manage your now, almost a sexual harassment. You be interpreted law, and no. Amount to sexual misconduct. And can you say, oh yes, sir, as per the policy. And no assumption.
Prof, obi can't say obi kwase na ni jine hono. I don't know harassment.
As per seriously, as per the policy. And yet harassment. But it depending on the extent and the or the data and what they say. Yes. And to be a studio na obi abana so why manage you. Looking at where you are, where you're working, and the policies governing your place. The question is, are you supposed to say that or not? And no, sexual misconduct.
Prof, is it not the case? The other person, no? Where profit the music provoker. Ne discomfiture mum ne beche say harassment. For example, nipa say manage you. If the other person no express discontent and displeasure, does it still meet the standard of harassment? No.
Yeah, and I make us say depending on the extent, I will be pushy. Depending on the extent, I will be pushy. Nipa say. Guy, a beer, a mente. Na ugu so a dia. And obeso say o harassment what you say yes enti no MPP no ya na o interpret law na cases na eba aya na difficult because nipa no so a oppressive case no MPP no o from am so omba o from am evidence am so omba drop case no ebi okra omo awo comport make up there be en person ye ba no ebe get involved enti no mon drop case evidence so ni wa so be to me press charges there against obia yes and only difficulty as is here you woman
okay
yes
Prof Matisse Rabana obeye sa no mo documentary a on Prof Jampu share you know Matisse say onye student to University of Ghana
yeah sana information lecture so onye student
onye student
yes
most University of Ghana sexual harassment policy no nipa ben na ye involved wo mu a my university no mandate and as jurisdiction over sa matter ya university na ehwem say
well chairperson na Dr. Margaret Amato honorable no chair now your other members
no problem make can say university was sexual harassment policy yes. Now nipa ben sa na ehia no mudi nkutahu bi a yesu say amount to sexual harassment a ebema university no to me say obehwe sa asem no mu ana say bia obi a obefa campus bia on lecturer bia na say adwumani bia be nyankitahu de bia no follow under the jurisdiction of the university no
yeah osha policy na normally the university community and the stakeholders we do for students staff any stakeholders
and this say bia we dey asanka kwa lecturer bi nkati ewura bi twam o to nkati de do asabiwe na pass comment be about nkati ewura na nkasa onye member of the university community obeton nkati or sani pardon so be complain and so university be hwehwem
yeah so you be shame because I happen university camp you know you be shame ni pakro no e betimi press the charges why you say we here obeche in India we here e campus no dey to so you be shame ya yashi and obviously no you bema ni pan the benefit of the doubt to come and explain him or herself yes
well prof no pay ye beda was na we nim say ene ya wo be ko office ye da se bebre yo that's it. Professor Ebenezer Odro Senior Literature Commander, Vice Chancellor University of Ghana and Vice Chancellor UTV Cobrane so has a Cobrane. What team Komono be Obeka Bibiana.
Oh, the prof I teach him come and say okay. Mus African Integras at 70 day.
Oh yes.
My vision is a sign no.
Yes.
E ko say na my projects no. Akwen sem bibiri. Eti
but waka asem ba kon se nyina ye hwe hu yi na ye hwe hu yi no so no e ma no so hwe omhu yi e wo ye ho
sa o ma ni go ma sheda so be so mo ti be ma hwe
sa
me ma ni go so ma so mo dimi nyina wo so o che se o de ba o de be wo so so o de banko a o de be wo so
enti me mfa ma o ka se ye o team be fe no fa be wo so na omo jesi no eye aro e na pian bi pian say fa be wo so
o de ba o de be wo so
fa be wo so ye nkrokro o su bo du a fa be wo so
na cha bo de bo nyom
yes
body no be for your wood
okay
enti bi kwa ka say e suapon no a man address no so omo hwe
but a man so say the fact is address say identity
and say
baby no be say identity na wo say so address say bibi but ni nyina atwa say ye hwe ye ho so
mema no so nya ho hye so
yes
Joseph Dienibi Joseph Dienibi
Tumrika
sa atade ne ba ne ehu a no wa hye edwa Tumrika ne dwane
kako
ehwe ho
very
they said you are fasting no
yes very important. Having said this my main cancer asem we say currently yeah tell your man yeah you know yeah nipa me who say be say aka no yeah ben ye ho
okay
sana yeah Africa yet
yeah
naturally
yeah
timi kura metimi aka say kobra na ye menua not necessarily say
If a busia back one,
exactly. I mean, that's who we are.
That's right.
And you know, Sanya Maya, a baby, a baby, a hakra, a how shall I say, will be a pig on that. Hebruchi will be sure, who goes on and say, Jaman in Sakutua, or Becca's own way. Yeah. Intino, and you may say, Baba, may you say, I'm not told I ain't any kakra. Yeah. We do point to be out here, be money pioneers inside that, and no chill be crowing you, so because Obecha, and here, now, Quacoy, Majid say, a quaint be sooner a year, a bra, yes, a bonny poem because they been so well, the pub on the same woman from. They want to take advantage of people and also so. And as a way you will be adding also on power, where Jai. What's in the home fair, or some men can't have some in we in fact a UBA. But if I'm using my body. I mean, I'm demo. Wouldn't him say, American memu, not your bonny bio. We are your chua, and none a one such your friend or reckless eyeballing. So we share or bar share bonnet. So the Bible must be Annie. Reckless eyeballing. Now, so Bano, now report to net yet show. And I saw her. Say, dear, I doubt so, but it used to be the case. Now, not blacks party need do a mukasi. Before Perhio. Yes, I'm not kind of before Perhio. Reckless eyeballing. And into so we you and ultimate report to Emma. Aha, Emma, you is a reckless eyeballing. I don't know if you well, I don't know. But me sure said they cry no. We show be a. We bet to be cry ama. Say dey fashion here. You no person be help. Won e fe. But do say hwantimi e say hwebone. Say hwe bi wo ho a. What afre wa no. Also show from be near the. What afre wa no. These are all things I was say ye hwe. Yanka who say yes, ye nipa ye ben ho but say the eba na de enye obia na obema na kwan amano aben wo sa nti ebi ni ho ebi ni ho o say pa adwuma ma me ebi ni ho yes me hwe me say for some time now my just asem no kra ka obi timi fra o say o na mo adwuma mu ho a mo ye so ma me hwe be say da bi me say me ni tumi bia wa adwuma mu ha sa me mfa adwuma men ka management ho men ya administrator men ni hwe men ni post wa men ya bob no rank ye tike nti men ni bi di sabe se mbeka cho se meboa mo anya adwuma o despite kwani meboa men ni bi nti mpa adwuma no mfa ma no fom kwa na meka fa se hu se meboa o ho bi ti fro o tike na best point na best men ni post bia o ho men ni bi meka meboa. Why? I know that for the boy. Me am far cameraman. Me need be in this position. No. And the young say a bear sad and so. Obi create me can o person do call Mr. Oseko me me ntimi nko me ni sa to me no. Ti me can so ti more than anu ma me create answer the muslim director tie na me se me pese me ko hu na me ni sa to me no. Aka je se ko hu no. Person ko hu director your processes e fa so e ko hu no. Oko na adwuma mu a on the front desk or the secretary yeah me ntimi sign say ni pa no ne sa structures no emfa wo nko ho ndi se beka cho say me ntimi nko e na me so me ka ba ko say me ntimi nko me yenu ntimi nko na wo de tata me a ebu befu kwa hwe asema betu ama no ompe nti me ka na sa we jai because we yes wo harass me. So this is physical harassment or emotional, no, psycho-emotional harassment. Yes. Okay. What tete me? And you say me timodi. Now there mean to me no. Only to me no. To me catch to me nyina ye ni ye ho no kresa. So untimi nya untimi nye. Akwara no untimi mfa na adwuma mu, untimi mfa na adwuma mu. Sir. Na twa 360 ba me hwese metimi afọ adwuma mu, eno so ka ho ben. Eno so plan. Na sem pokura no so na so betimi aboa na adwuma na aboa no ma ni nya adwuma na bra wo de na ye den. Wo yes papa na ye den. Eno kra mmoa. Yes subi. Me say yes subi. Me say yes subi. I mean yeah member no yes subi. Asemo. Wo boa no na so onya adwuma na wa anye hwe amfi ni nchempo a na ye den. Je ma na bit bi koka say o de fa me kra na because onim sasa na nkrofo ye eda bia awuraba bia o say wa ye nwom na ba bia o de be ko bia no mo say je be ba je say na me say ni obebre And you bet
TV stations are all Ghana.
TV stations are all Ghana. Any DJ for every day. Any on you remember papa. And that's what boy must say you were not there. Oh, Obama na yet day.
Na yet day.
Obo unia ba na yet day. Na wa anyi hwe mfi no na yet day.
Na lo mo example I ka say ono wa chade o shepon bibi mu. Ba bi o no onyu bi o.
Pacho minister asem.
Udie
minister asem. Me chese.
Udie.
Me mente. Me just mente Morris ampa ontumi nkasa asem.
Udie.
On kai.
Yeah, for example asem no. I listen to him. So and that for papa we there. Wa anyi ni yie. See what my friend no. O se yenye ne sa etiamra.
Onwi fi akoko. O se yenye ne poetry.
Enye ne sa.
Uram nam no mo.
Upie ko. Ba bi apɛ no. What my friend
any prophet to do betwe nkomo.
I'm in Africa.
And I general manager birthday.
Hey, your
friend Kofi. Your friend GM.
Yeah.
Your friend Ken. It didn't be a person the friend will be our birthday and then birthday. Minimum even cancer no. We can't say he should enjoy the day. In February, we will be at Papa. And that Ben will be kuni penina zanwa obekuno. And see a many trinkwa yes, Princess, I mean, who said me wish good health and long life. No, needs so engine. Na Udun penny in Fieswa. A rather manner in a pa. You see, Udun penny in Fieswa. I don't know. Unreal. They say, yeah, Juma. You been your dad, and I'm just a brand so. I just was no. So I read that. And one, I'm just oh, now to hear cancer. Oh, no, somebody didn't you get to me? Small boy, and now me cover bina obi say obekwa report director say wafa enkwada egu adwuma mu.
Okay.
And you know a child labor. And I'm sniper ben the word mem ho so woni Romeo.
And the enkura
mun resamo ye adwuma nti. Child labor.
Romeo I don't know football.
And I'm saying Romeo.
I quite test it.
I got
man bet.
See, one or two stories you are not member of Nafi. Romeo was about to be craftfire and Mete Hotel. Now, a Romeo Abam. I see how no data protection commission for I could check my maybe or Madina market and can say no. Or Chese or Kura and for promotions letters, school certificates, health records, bank accounts. Any telephone numbers, SNIT numbers, date of birth. Then you know, no baby, all turn in my provision store, and also documents. You know, in chain, it's a coach, sa mameno, and also graphic idea on some idea, but one penny, a corbuno region or coino, sampa quine, and potable coin. I say, you know, no guso moye, na J. Adon Construction Company Limited, and which I said, what day a quine baby, Edia Mano, now a chain say, my penny, yanin na inwe na wo hwe efoni bakwa
data protection no one of these is I was say that di home come
okay
because say wonni ma wo ye adwuma wura ana say wo ye obi a wo nkrofo data wo ho a wo asondie bi under the law na say wonni ma wo hwe abaka say na we nso enti no one of these is I was say to home come
yo o ma pene ku fodo asakasa e wasantemantemu a wo chemu ese santeman o makwan ahodro na asiri nyina no be sha ase no ma ya momo o chemu say August bosome na fimpi no ene edu nwotwe e no ma pene ekotwa ahomamu e wo ho efiri so otwa ahomamu no e kwan no mo hye da hu bi a ekoso e wasanteman mamafo adwa life eno no ma pene ko ka say obi anka na koma enfanto de yam na o behwe aya kwan ni nyina e de ama wo mu na okochia na santehema na kunadu ya no to so miensa ene ani gia na edihia yama pene na enye adekuma a graphic and so
a report kwabrane hwe Ghanaian Times back page now we quickly tell sexual harassment goes beyond BBC expose gender minister and enkomo e bi no beka hu bi na untie asam bia okokan she was addressing a group of people bi na asam okan was say we all know it is not a good thing and for both boys and girls it is wrong. It happens not only in the universities but everywhere. Okay. Also, even in this room, a man shakes you and scratches your hand. What does that mean?
Joe.
Tovasi, he sees you and hits your butt.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Okay.
We cannot do that to men when we meet them. When your papa?
Nah.
Now it means no. It means no ama. Onye sa. Na nye sa.
Waye pa.
Onye. Now why? That's onye. He sees you and hits your butt. And what does that mean?
Okay.
We cannot do this to men when we meet them. So everywhere it happens, whether in the classroom, in the office, home, na home there, boys know with you.
Yeah.
Or anywhere, it is wrong. Just here.
Me just said the back page, you know, we're trying to for Cynthia Morrison for the Abeto agenda minister.
Okay. Even in the media, if you are here and you've hit somebody's butt before, it is wrong. If you have scrapped somebody's palm before, it is wrong.
It's Mami Cynthia Morrison and Ekasa El back page times.
If you are interested in a girl,
okay,
propose to her.
Okay.
And if she's interested, she will accept it. If she doesn't accept, move on. Find another one. Propose. She will not accept. Forget it. Find another one. Propose. She won't accept. Find
Mami Cynthia Morrison back page times.
Until one accepts.
And Okasa and Ochim sexual harassment as my canabusia. And yet said the business was it be a brusso crassa. And also idea and yes, you say the oh baby, even baby away crowd walk a same. Bema Bishiao, not watch ya a year on some or chow 7 area Cabrania Chewa, you know, and a meow. Bema Brania Chewa, you know, what in inside. Editing some and no, a chest was a new rain, and knee a shaking. That now, yeah, no, the cracker and the say. I don't know, the cracker. Oh, who are now, or bar, eba, maybe a washer body condress. Now, body condress, a fitty of Banissa, Ushawa, no, the abort to pay, or to name Resano. Hey, about to was and anyway, I don't know, a boy, and you know, I don't say, it's so maybe a classroom, see, office, even the fear, say, be a compound house, boys, and the girls, so on sale by the pedal, Ushiada, no, body to not or so no for, hey, we brains are better now. The is our answer, so Musa, and also Mammy Cynthia Morrison, even as enjoyed Mukra, because who are Bana Condona, Conacosinipe.
I'll send judgment saying, say, be I say Michael B. Michael Ba, that's sound of Nashada, episode Nensa, you know. A day, and I say, be I or you or be makeup. As we may not on the swear. But I can't say, the mammy sit up any said you all can hear my example. Morrison, and I came. Also, who are banners of best in the Peba community and son. One tears ya, communico, any other shall be a better here. No business, when you not just yes, then I may have been your feeling. That's not go for Zubi South, no. Or person or can't come and say, Trot Romun in Ampo. Meta, yeah, or then being the same man. Oh, that's how the man you cute of trotro. Obiti Misheda, Echo Bear or baby. Now, what pushing is bumper to bumper, and yet, put my gaps. Gab with them, no, deviate scratches. I love us by any metro massy. Sabas no book. What is the better firm? Pinty bar, but I said, on a name. And the walk of Tarano. Tana, walk away the chest, and he, no, my father can't go break out. Say, the away you not me bet, and I do let you know what makes not pinty. But why is it both? We said them, would I pinty upon no house? I also for the most of my name say, I don't want to bet it. The also was swinging around. What can you? I want for the Adum Bonnet, a man who got too much. Anyway, it's serious. Anyway, but we are very lovely people, you know. But so many others. Praise the Romy was an experience, you know. Football must be oh, baby.
Like I say, 2006 Germany World Cup. Can an Ibiko be Germany Machino? Oh, yeah, then. Or Cobo Battle. Hey, I'm a chino. Away, Germany.
No names to do Germany.
Oh, there be no face here normal because Oyawa.
Obo Germany and also Ghana.
Oh, Bruni Germany. Obo any action.
Bruni batuko so the what I want you.
I
told him when he na say
ne kakra wa wanya no.
Germany minim sa feeling be a. Obo ba to de na benya.
Minim.
Me ose me nye sant.
Me kra de me yin ne.
Some praise on no experience.
Yeah, room you know nya sports. Medical catchers and the prophet Kofi Dro e wa say prophet ye program bi na obeka ho nkomo kakra e de ibedi ho nkomo kakra. Enti room you nya ma na tell na say me emfa enko. So that is it, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Tiki me that say do us na pay na Emfa Sports no Emma Ghana for as they Ghana call Emma this way chocolate drink cause you do here no eno any we show shares also na special ice and the special drinks ni na wo mo ebu chidom din there the sports no ato so na pay Emma Ghana for name ye ni kan copy mu our assistant coach of the Black Stars Ura Ibrahim Tanko or no and our head coach Emma under 23 the Black Meteors or purchase your group run there more din there na so kwen bia so no Ghana ebe qualify akwa kopie mu e Olympic Games.
Attractive group. So which are 10 year more can wa say tough mind who call Nsroma sana o so kan because after draw even Egyptian media ni bisa me wo so feel say o man a very tough group. I mean the Anyani say be prepare very well and I me OGD or players are your say to me to your normal year definitely na be to me overcome group.
We say the chances are bright as compared to
oh yeah, I mean say send me kind who call Cameroon at the same thing na mo kan because you mo coach Madam Fupa Rego Besson before draw no ya kasai after draw no ya kasai until Obiafi say one very tough group until at the end of the day the best team na be team I qualify na me OGDM me team no say be team me banra from a draw no team me bo Monday me call if you na me program no na me dia call to a many men I'm 100% sure so say FA no ministry no be boy say ne be very good preparation. Well me say more than bonny so any because no na me sure match no first 3 minutes na o ma share but still no o mo keep o mo composure o mo chere character at the end of the match no o mo win penalties. Say na we can Habib Mohammed na o kan team no ayo ko ball no Algeria definitely no hwe and I mean coach Max we kuna edun su kasa da bia nti say memoa bi o be na say office good man definitely we be recommend am man so na ejuma as coaches. Okay.
We any Nsroma Ibrahim Tanko, the Black Stars assistant coach outside under 23 head coach and all the Etuja. Afi enkopiemu our the Ghana Football Association here the China elections no Basel Congress elective Congress no 25th of this month into motion say enra there's a vetting committee of the Ghana Football Association one at the list no aba one ya claim to contest the GFA elections make up presidential race no here the one Asian was say Kwaku Pama and you know Afrimo here the Asian no one eno betimi a contest me fadi no emfa entudwa lawyer Amanda Clinton the din apiemo din na say she has been cleared say oba contest the Ghana Football Association no and the wo utiehwe evidence so George Ankuma Mensah lawyer George Ankuma Mensah and so obia ya clear no say or free to contest for that position ono so din apiemo lawyer Ankuma Mensah Nana Yaw Amponsa and so ya clear no if you be any no no so ebetimi a contest the Ghana Football Association the odu obium so Kurt Okreku ono so ya clear no say if you be any no no so contested the Kurt Okreku and George Afriye ono so ya clear no say if you be any no into no so betimi a contest George Afriye and our utiehwe evidence so Frederick Papo and Fred Papo one so ya clear no I just say fimbia any no one so ebetimi a contest enti the 6 candidate eba pre se ebe tom so aba na bako aba Ghana Football Association penino enra the vetting committee of the Ghana Football Association the sa confirmation no eba enti nsema enina wiem say bia wo say Palmer enso ebe contest bi no esia de nya de ampenfo timi edi bibisa aba enti omo contest no just 6 insia na reporter urban just wo say Kwaku Palmer the NC boss Dr. Kofi Amwa akopiemu ewo FIFA Ethics Committee a wo pache se de edi no ewo man Ghana no enya dia ese efata ne mom de be pimbia UTV Sports ya de update no ebema Ghana fo nyina enti mo hye no enshom afie nkopiemu ewo Spain na Messi pache se Ronaldo free La Liga no ama utimi se agro no kra